Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to come before you today and explain the results of our Tips Treats content strategy evaluation. As you know, as an organization, we have significant growth goals for this year and into next year. We're opening 5 Atlanta locations just by the end of 2016 alone, and then we're going to identify other states for penetration by the end of the year as well, so that next year we'll continue our growth. How are we going to accomplish these goals? I mean, these are pretty aggressive growth goals. We need to make sure that we have a solid content strategy so that our presence, our digital presence, facilitates our growth objectives. Well, how are we going to facilitate our growth objectives through our digital presence? We need to make sure that we're providing multiple user-friendly methods for our customers so they can order and enjoy our cookies, our ice cream treats, while reinforcing our brand and facilitating our growth goals. Well, in order to do that, we need to make sure that every single piece of content fulfills its intended purpose and that it advances our goals. We need to identify obstacles that customers may confront during the ordering process that may delay that order submission or impede it altogether. We need to make sure that our message across all touch points is consistent, whether it be Facebook, Twitter, the website, and we need to make sure that all of those platforms work together to facilitate the ordering process. We do a lot of things well. You're very aware of those things. Our tone, our verbiage on the site, the pictures tell our story. The specials pop up, makes it very easy for customers to order pre-bundled items and with one click. We do have some areas of opportunity. We've invested quite a bit in cookiedelivery.com. However, I do think that there's a disconnect for the customer's perspective about the relationship between cookiedelivery.com and tipstreats.com. We need to look at that closely so that we can develop a way to connect those more readily. One thing that I recommend is that instead of the cookiedelivery.com or in conjunction with, there be a clear order now option immediately when the customers access our pages on any social media channel, that order now is the first thing they see. If our intention is to maintain the cookiedelivery.com URL, and having that separate order now option more prominently displayed on each channel will facilitate those orders. And on the mobile app, as soon as customers pull up the tipstreats.com on their mobile app or on their mobile phone or mobile product, they should immediately see the order now option. The second issue is that while our artwork is amazing and really tells a story, and you can taste those chocolate chips in the cookies, the artwork really needs to be downsized slightly so that customers can see the whole screen with one glance, regardless of which technology they're choosing to use. Right now, they have to scroll down slightly to see the rest of the screen. Third, there are several pages on the site that have a lot of wonderful information, but customers have to scroll quite a bit in order to see that information. Right now, there's no navigational or directional marker telling them that there's more information to be seen if they were only to scroll. So we just need to add those. For example, on the History About Us screen, the menu screen, the home screen, there are a lot of screens that have a lot of information if only customers realize that they can scroll. Other than that, there's just some fine-tuning. On the fine-tuning, just to give you an example, show more, show less. There is an option on one of the screens where you can click it to show more, and they can see the rest of the content there. But there's no show less. So once they get to the end of the content, it still shows show more. So they want to keep clicking show more, and then they realize, oh, well, there's not any more. So we just need to make a correction to make that show more and show less when all the content has been shown. And then I did identify one dead link. So in conclusion, why did we do this? We did it because we want to make it easier for existing and potential customers to do one thing, and that's submit an order. The good thing is our site only requires minimal changes, and the photos that we use really tell our story. We just need to make sure that each page immediately shows the user exactly what they expect to see regardless of the interface used. And if scrolling is needed, we need to guide them accordingly. We just want to make sure that Order Now is an option on every visible screen.